少大概一般达到120就能进。
Okay. 上2年级，万一你的 IQ 在过去几年变低了怎么办？
他们不管。
Not to say, not to say.
IQ 只能变高的。
练习练得不够 IQ 会掉哦。
最近有点掉，有点掉，感受得出来。你要不然你证明一下来。
来 ，show me, show me your IQ.
I should really show you my IQ test results. I guess.
Okay, good. Prelude. So, hold on a second. I haven't searched for such a long time. Remind me what pieces you have right now. You have the prelude and fugue, and then?
And I also have the this thingy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I chose this thing. It's really hard to freaking out.
It's hard to what?
I'm kind of like really freaking out. And it's also really hard to read the notes for this one.
Why?
I don't know. Like everything. Like there's too many sharps and flats and
It's only 4 sharps.
I don't know, but all these.
Okay, what else do you got?
And I don't know. Do I have anything else? No.
That's it. What is that thing?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the wedding one.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Okay. Let's get going. You want to start with the back?
Yes.
Ah, the pages are so long. See? People with 100 tiny IQ will organize the music better.
I have 130 IQ.
Alright, go ahead. play this one. You're like doing something like. You do this. So I did the first note of every group just. See, what I did there? Try that. Not just articulation, also the sound. That stands out, right? And then easy here. So there are 2 layers of sound there. That one too. Both them together. Done. It's okay to put someone there for a bit.
It feels bad.
Really? How? Have you tried this yet?
Yes, and my fingers is just kind of stretched and it doesn't.
No, you don't stretch it out. Just relax and play and then let go. No, I don't want you to break the. Okay, you got used to it, whatever. But get the sound right. Like that. Sound? Get up. So much the da di da da di da. That thing just repeating over and over, right? Really, what you want to hear is this. Just and then the harmony. Is changing. So yeah, there you go. Like that. That's what you need to feel. And then the thing in the middle. That would be fun to play.
I can do that.
Huh?
I can do that.
Too loud, only the voices. Half sound. Okay, goes from da di da di da. the dynamics. The beginning can be. How do you mark the beginning? Yeah. How loud was it?
Loud?
No, we'll save it later. I would say the beginning is probably like mezzo forte, even mezzo piano can work. Yeah, something similar. You don't need to break it down like that. You know what's going on already. So starting from here, it rise, right? So to what level? Yeah, sure. Just write big F there and done. You don't have to write so many words. And then this is a sequence, right? So you have the loud, soft, yeah. So why did you write it there? Hey, yeah, watching you take notes. It's like,
I really gotta take notes. Like the notes I take, only I can understand.
forte here. What do you got here?
Piano. I mean, mezzo forte.
Maybe there's a piano.
Mezzo piano.
Here, mezzo forte, and let's do piano here. You know, you can also write down sequence. So you know, oh, that's a sequence right there. Yeah? Yeah? And then go on. What? Something like that. Louder there. From here to here, what's going on?
Loud, soft, loud, and then this one I think it can also be loud.
Sounds like the sequence has another round there, right? So, what dynamic would you put there? Do a mezzo piano there maybe? And then like super soft pianissimo here? Yeah, something like that. Oh, by the way, right at the beginning of the measure, why did you write it in the middle?
Oh, I am dumb.
I know, right?
I know, right?
How did you get in GT?
I don't know. I called my stuff dumb at school the other day, and somebody else called me dumb, and I just said that it's not the same.
No. Why suddenly become like for pianissimo suddenly to forte? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Play first from right here. Just a little bit more, right? Another A. So what's the overall dynamic here? Starting from right here to here. How about here? So this is like a more controlled section, right? In general. So you don't need to write changes like every single measure, right? So this one you can just do a slight crescendo and drop back there, right? Right here. When does it rise again? So, so that's a big crescendo starting from here. Starting from right here, you're going to rise, yeah? Going to get louder and louder until you get to 40 decibel here. So this section is the more control section, right? So start from right here. Back to first note. Here and then let go. How do I see this let go? It's slanted. That means you got to let go accordingly. That's a clean let go, okay? This is going to be a muddy one, but hey, do that anyways. Try that. Let go of the last note before you go in there. Okay? Do that. So it's clear. Let's be really loud here now, yeah? No, hold the left hand. sharp right here?
Mhm.
It's sharp here too. Right. Also, I know it says presto. So before you go like you get here. You can go like that, but the beginning, do a slow start. And then here, you gotta do a ritardando and then get louder and louder. Broadening, remember? So when you get here, you run like that.
What was that Italian word for broadening again?
There are two,
There's-
allargando. Is that the one that
Oh
you...
yeah.
How was your music theory thing?
Hmm?
Did you finish your music theory assignment? At the end?
Well, it was kind of hard to like memorize all those words, but other than that, I'm pretty set.
Wow, it's lost so much IQ. Come right here. Loud. Bum bum bum. Okay, let's slow that down. No, this will go like take some time. No, bum. Later, bum 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 bum. Wait, hold on. Where's your left hand?
I know, but I can't really mess it up because I have.
Okay, fine. You don't go that fast yet, but it take enough time. Okay?
Okay.
Practice the time. No, they don't. It's they da they. At first, you feel single note, ding dong ding, and then two notes, dee da dee da, and then you gotta feel da da dee da. Become four notes, da dee da dee, and grooves. That's how you accelerate. Okay, you gotta feel individual notes, and then more notes and more notes in per group.
Okay.
Okay? So. Can you hold the left hand until the absolute last second? Yes. Louder. There's gonna be a super loud one right there. Hold on, hold on. Do you see the flat right here?
Mhm.
Yeah? Make sure that's flat and then change to natural.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're doing some weird stuff
I
there.
was?
Yeah. Do it again. Yes. You keep the E flat on the right hand. And then once the left hand go up. So every time it jumps. So first the right hand jumps, right? Come out. More. And then when the left hand jump up, more. Yeah. So you have layers. A little louder. the side. But you see, that's a lot of rubato in there. It's like have you ever been to church and listened to the pipe organ?
I never did it.
Now, every time, the thing about pipe organ is that it's a really complex machine. So,
Don't they just bang one of those thingies?
no, organ.
I know, but when you play it, like those metal thingy bars get hit.
No,
They don't?
no,
Hmm.
nothing's hitting anything.
I thought one of those stuff like are hitting something like the piano.
No.
Hmm.
No. Let me show you a picture. Wow, that's epic.
What's epic? The epic idea that I'm in GT but I'm super dumb.
This thing. Okay, download the photo so you can yeah, there you go. Alright. So you see, this is a pipe organ.
Don't they just bang these bars?
No. So you see this thing?
Mhm.
This is where the computer not where the keyboard is. It's behind this bar, you cannot quite see. Okay? And see all this pipe?
Uh-huh.
You know how the flute works, right?
No.
Have you ever played any instrument like recorder?
No?
You blow air through it and then it vibrate and make sound. So all this pipe, every time you press the key, there's a little valve open at the bottom of this pipe, and then air blow through it. They have a machine just blowing air constantly. So the valve opens, allow air to go into this pipe and start making sound. Now the problem is, when you play those higher register notes, you see this small pipe, it makes sound like the wake up, something like that. But you see the size of this pipe, when you open the valve, there's a like half-second delay. Sometimes when you go to press it, then the sound comes out like a second later. Do you know what that means? That means
Play a second earlier?
That means when you play this music, it's written for instrument from that age. That means the lower the note you play, the more time you need before the sound comes out.
This was wrote.
Yeah, that's the time.
Organ?
During that time. Okay? That means you see, that's why they don't give you a chord. Like, it's. Why? Because when you play the bass, you do the whole thing at the same time, you start something, you sound like that. So you gotta play it one note at a time, so you get this chord. Because that's delayed. Okay? And then, when the notes are lower, like that, it automatically means it's slower, in this case. You get the idea? Because it takes more time for the sound to show
No
up.
wonder the pipe organ is considered one of the hardest instruments in the world.
It's just so many buttons, not only your hands. Guess what? You have like
Yeah,
three layers.
You have to step on the
Yeah.
keyboard with your feet.
You think you have like 3 layers of keyboard is enough? No!
3 layers?
Yeah. And then your feet need to step on it's like enlarged version of the keyboard down there.
Yes.
If you have big feet, you are doomed. Like me, when I try to use it, I can step on 2 keys at the same time. I kept constantly making mistakes.
Yeah.
And then, not just that.
Then you have to adjust, like,
Yeah, you have like those plug thingy on both sides. You can adjust the sound.
adjust the sound so you cannot, like, just try to, like, make it softer. You have to adjust it to make it softer. You know stuff?
You change the sound quality too.
Oh, so the dynamics have. So the dynamics work on the buttons? Don't you need a whole other person
Yeah, that's
doing
true. I mean, not just one person.
that? How do you play something and then adjust it at the same time?
You don't adjust it constantly. Usually, before you play a piece, you plug, push. Oh, it's all set up, and here we go.
Oh, so they.
And also, dynamics in the middle of the piece is not controlled by those plug thingy. They have a name for that. I forgot. I took organ for like a year. It's controlled by how many notes you have. Because every time you press a key, doesn't matter how hard you poke it, it makes the same sound.
Oh, dear.
So if you want to have more sound, what do? You play more notes. So always have a big chord like that. It always means loud, basically, in music.
Oh dear, you cannot play a chord while being soft. So when you're trying to do.
Yeah, fair, right?
What?
And then you see this thing right here? This you're gonna just boom. It's gonna sound like that and hold it all the way to the end. So it's basically implying that this whole thing is loud, like. Let go, like that. Yeah. Yeah. Do a little trill at the end there. This one, do a turn instead. Okay, so start from right here. And if you look at that, come here. This is a 32nd note, right? How many do you got here? There's a 64th note, right? So in theory, the speed is double here.
Yeah, I already wrote
right?
all the counting things.
But you don't do it like that. You don't go like, hey. No, you don't do that. It's actually telling you that, hey, you gotta start slow, go faster, and then slow down. That's what that means. Do it, it's cool.
Sounds weird,
No,
though.
that's good. It sounds good. Yeah, it does.
The hearing must be weird then.
Got no IQ, bad taste.
I have at least
From
one
right here.
IQ.
This thing. You can take this loud. Oh, by the way, do you know why I add those ornaments on there?
Why?
Because in Baroque period, none of these are standardized. So musicians, to show off their taste and skill, they add ornaments on a lot of things, even though the music is not written.
That's so weird.
I know, people did that,
Wow.
but not one of you, but a lot of other music they did that. So it became a disaster when you have multiple players playing the same part, because they were just constantly adding stuff randomly, and that drove the conductors crazy. And then they invented, hey, we need to figure out a way to make sure everybody play exactly the same thing at the same time. Then they started to standardize.
Oh,
Things.
that's good. Or else it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Imagine you have 10 people in the orchestra playing the same melody and people
Same
adding random notes everywhere.
It's gonna
And random people doing random things at random time. So you never get what you want. You see the problem there? Yeah. But you have the freedom to do that. So go ahead from right here. Read. And also really hold the left hand until at least here. Then you can let go.
Oh.
Okay? And also the pipe organ for bass, after you let go, the sound still for a little bit before it really goes away.
Oh.
It has a delay. You press it, you wait half a second, the sound comes out. You let go, you wait a little bit, the sound then goes away.
Who invented that pipe organ?
Well, it was like considered the pinnacle of technological advancement at that time. In the entire church, the pipe organ is the most advanced machine.
Alright.
Seriously. That's why a lot of old churches, when the pipe organ broke down, it's really expensive to fix because nobody knows how to fix it. And the person who knows how to fix it, they make a fortune.
Ooh, I want to learn how to fix pipe organs when I grow up. It's gonna be real easy.
Wow. I mean, I will not stop you. It could be a good career. Alright, play. Let go, left hand. Not enough bass. You gotta do that back. This pedal here. It's so hard to put it on the side. So you gotta go. Holding down with a bit of pedal. Also still let go. I don't just let go. I actually let go like this. See? Let go like that. After you do this, can you connect? No. Not like that. That sounds silly. Slow. Even this. Like that. See? Get some rubato in there. You don't play that like a metronome. It's boring. Oh wait, that's an A flat there. I will say, but first of all, you gotta hold the left hand all the way through, okay? Yeah, use the pedal right here. Wow. Yeah. Go. Okay. Okay, see how that goes? This is perfectly on beat. The only thing you can change is dynamics. Alright? But once you get here, ooh, it's a different story. Now things become more free. Yeah? So write down. Strictly on time. And then here, have a ton of rubato. Write down. Has a ton of rubato.
Okay, just write have fun.
Sure.
Yay!
You know, people get fun when they're playing perfectly on time too, you know?
I'm not having fun when it's perfectly on time.
You have bad rhythm.
Have fun.
Alright, now for this one, why are you doing this? Why are you putting this one legato? some of the things are cute. Like, you know, when you do this thing, we go like, that's good, okay? Now, even this thing. The thing is, it's becoming a little bit unpredictable. Maybe it's a good thing.
I just like making
because
long
here-
runs to Kyle.
Because here you're doing legato, right? And then let go, and then you hold it.
Well, that's the main theme. The
That's
main
the
theme is
subject.
always a lot.
No, it's not. I would say. If you want to make on the 16th note staccato, why not make that 16th note staccato as well? Even those. Oh, that's F natural, not F sharp. And also, I'm thinking, now, you cannot play the whole thing staccato like that. It would just sounds kind of. I mean, yes, you can. If you make everything like super, super tidy and clean, that could work.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Yes.
Now, what I'm trying to say, the other thing I'm trying to say is that when you have a lot of staccatos going on, like that, on the left hand, and the right hand can be. Maybe it can be a little bit more legato there. When the left hand.
Legato on the not 16 notes.
Sounds right. Just have a more variety of sound. Instead of everything's bouncing, you may want to consider throwing in some legato on the 8th note as well.
I still think the staccato sounds better in here, maybe some other parts. But then making the whole thing almost staccato, everything
Because-
almost staccato, makes it really hard because then you have to do two voices on one hand.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't make it harder, honestly. And by the way, whose recording did you listen to? Did you listen to anybody's recording for this one?
Well, I did, but I just basically listened it for reading the notes, not for the lyrics.
And you also pick up the articulation from that,
For what?
from the person that you listened
The
to.
what from pick up the what?
Articulation.
What's that?
That's like staccato legato
No.
option. Okay, now
I came up
the other
with
way to
that.
do it is this. You can do legato here, but these 8th notes are staccato. And that's legato. And then
I think
You
the
see?
staccato sounds.
so everything's staccato.
Because one day I woke up and I couldn't remember if I played it legato or staccato, so I just did.
No, I want because you
Perfect.
yeah you did that. You got used to it. So there are a few options. One, all staccatos.
Mhm.
Okay. Two, it's basically mostly staccato,
Mostly staccato.
mostly one, plus some legato. Or 3, 16th note, and of course the longer notes are legato, and then 8th notes are staccato. Yeah, so those are the 3 options you have. I want you to experiment with all 3 options at home.
Okay.
Because you're so used to listening to one sound.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you should be more consistent. If you're playing
I think
8th note, listen, if you are playing 8th notes legato, keep all of them legato. Unless there's some special cases in the middle. Or if you're keeping that staccato, keep it staccato throughout. Okay? So, and then you got to think about the variety of sound. Because if like the 16th note, let's say you're doing staccato, and suddenly there's 1 or 2 that you're doing legato, it feels weird. You don't have a good balance of articulations throughout.
To number 2.
For example, like you see this thing? I think it's a bit much, right, for every single note to be staccato.
It is?
Yeah. It's quite lyrical actually, all the scales moving up and down. I think it might be nice to do that legato there.
Okay.
For example, this thing. I think that would be more lyrical than just. You see how like lack of variety there is if you do everything staccato?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
So.
And once you set up the subject, the first 1 or 2 lines, you need to stick with that plan for the rest of the piece.
Okay.
That's the thing about fugue. You don't want to change to plan 2 and then plan 3, change it back to plan 1 as you play through the whole thing. It would sound very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the structure is there.
What would you recommend from 1 to 3?
I have my personal preference.
And what is your personal preference?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
Because this is an open-end question.
I think number 2 would be pretty good.
Try it out.
Number 2 or maybe.
Make it work.
Number 2.5.
No, the thing about Bach is that there are some ground rules you need to follow. For example, you need to bring out the subject. Yeah? But the rest, it's pretty much up to the player as long as you make sense musically and logically. Okay? Alright, so have fun. Next piece. Chopin.
Oh no.
明年看一下送他去参加休斯顿的那个肖邦比赛吧。
啊，肖邦比赛哪个？
在他们每年在 Carnegie Gallery 有一个举行，好像是德州的还是休斯顿本地的一个肖邦比赛，就弹几首肖邦的曲子。
哦。
几首
Yeah.
How many?
好像是3首还是4首吧 ，I don't remember。我问一下我老婆，我平时特别懒，就不关注这些比赛东西。然后老婆说：“你什么时候送你学生去比赛？”比较懒啊，比较懒啊。所以就这样子，可以考虑一下。然后，既然要现在练啊，现在是9月份8月份，我们可以积累一些曲子。除了我们平时的音乐会之外，然后明年的一些比赛的曲子，我们可以提前开始先摸一下，等到明年，因为你这比赛曲子你真的需要it's a live performance，OK？、季碟的话，你可以一直录到你最好的一次。But in the actual performance, you get one shot. That means after you learn your pieces, you learn them really well, you need to perform them multiple times. You need to play that for a lot of people in public. Yes, multiple times until 直到你就坐下来觉得哦 I'm so comfortable playing these pieces. No memory sleep. You got memory sleep, you're out of the game. Even though I won a competition while I had memory sleep and I improvised before, but
What?
yeah,
You improvised?
yeah.
Did it sound good?
I don't remember. I was young at the time. But anyways, 所以这是可以一个计划，你可以就今年准备一些东西，堆积一下，推到明年，慢慢 slow cook it，然后去参加2、3个比赛吧，不用很多啊。参加完之后，你又可以花1年时间去学新曲子，你就可以不考虑比赛什么任何东西也 OK。
But how do I make it so I don't have any memory slips?
You practice every day
In which
for
way?
many days because over time things just got printed onto your brain.
What kind of practicing?
Just normal practicing.
Slow practice?
And they also need to, and by the way, one of the reason you forget music in front of people in a performance is because your psyche, what's going on in your mind when you perform. So that's why after you learn the pieces, I want you to perform that in front of multiple group of people in different occasions, different recitals.
At school?
At school, in concert hall, in church, whatever.
Wow.
Until you perform this set of music about like half a dozen times, you get used to playing that in front of people. That's when you are ready to play in the competition. 我可以让你体验一把整个过程是怎么样的。
就是回中国的时候，看见远远的有钢琴，他就绕着走，
是吗？
生怕我让他去表演一下，
那
他就赶紧绕着走，他没看见。
Yeah，
苦光光的在那里。
真的，你不练一段时间，你真的会忘谱。所以呢，等你在大点吧，真的在大点的时候，你可以自己准备个3、4套曲子，就每周就弹2、3遍。然后出去万一朋友说来弹一个东西，哎，弹吧，你就坐下来弹。You know that, some pieces you play for a very long time, it will be easy for you to keep that. You just need to play through it once or twice a week, and that's it.
But,
So
but
then
then
you
we
can.
have to kind of practice it, or else it's going to turn bad.
I mean, it's not gonna be as precise or great compared with you practicing that like 3 hours every single day, but you will still be able to play that in front of people in a more casual setting. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
然后假如说你凑了4首曲子吧 ，that's your regular pieces, right? 突然间有一天学校不知道怎么回事说，于静 ，we need help, we're doing a fundraiser, we need you to play the entire concert.
Oh, okay, I'll just play off.
That on top of some other newly learned pieces, 你可以很快的，就是1、2周时间把它准备好，你就上台弹。You see, that's a good thing about having some reserved pieces on hand. Yeah,
I was thinking that too.
yeah, it's nice to have.
But
some-
then you have to prepare pieces that sound very hard in Shohafi style.
哎，我跟你讲，就是无论你练过什么曲子，你把它抓起来都很容易的。
Yeah.
Seriously, like the other Chopin 80, the Black Keys, remember that? No, you don't. Flower Bumblebee, remember that? Those are easy to pick up. Very easy to pick up pieces. And then you play some other sonata before, right? The Mozart with the Turkish march at the end there, that one. It's easy to pick up too.
Doesn't sound cool.
I mean, you don't just play cool pieces all the time. You gotta have some ups and downs. Otherwise, people get bored. All right, play.
Oh no. I only read like 2 pages.
Show me.
in the book here.
watch your dynamics.
What is that?
So the beginning here, 这曲子多少年没弹了 You need the power. So we are practicing. You're gonna bring out the sound and then see the crescendo. See the accent right there. To places like that. Here we go. Like that. You hear the dynamic changes? You gotta be able to bring those out. And the left hand, like that. Until your finger get used to doing those. Okay? So when you play fast, you actually have dynamic changes. Okay? Yeah.
How do I practice this piece?
You've got to do it slowly first. Play smoothly first. Try not to play fast and have so many wrong notes.
And then it also kind of makes my
It takes a couple months for you for sure. This one.
Yeah, then it makes my brain hurt whenever I try to like.
Your brain is weak.
Play through the